Sports Talk Philly again today, Wednesday, March 29th, 2017. And the big story of the day is Jeffrey Lurie and Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew down there talking about the draft and the Eagles at the owners' meetings and so on and so forth, and how Jeffrey Lurie said him and Howie, they've been doing this for a long time, and we know what we're doing. Yeah, I'm going to add, I always said I was going to add a personnel guy, but, to go add to what me and Howie are doing, which isn't really a great job because since you hired Howie, I think you made the playoffs once, and that was with Chip Kelly. So, that's since 2009 or 10. That's you're doing a horrendous job, So, hopefully Carson Wentz is the real deal, because technically if your quarterback, is a great one, like the great ones are, they win you 10 games, with a bunch of slop, as receivers and running backs. They win you 10 games, easy, make the playoffs. Well, we'll see what happens. I give Dougie Fresh 1 year. Hopefully they'll fire him if they go 9-7 and don't make the playoffs. And bring somebody in here. See, what they need is a guy who's going to not take, a guy who's not a yes man. Okay? Chip Kelly wasn't a yes man. He was just stupid. He made a lot of stupid mistakes. The NFL is not for him. He had 5 plays and that was it. You need a guy who's not going to take, he's not going to be a yes man. Okay? A guy with some balls. Okay, and to tell Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman, look, this is what we got to do. This is what has to be done. I wish Bill Parcells was 30 years younger. I'll take him in a heartbeat. Bitch slap all these prima donnas around. These overpaid fucking millionaires. That's what they are. It's ridiculous. So they don't even want to practice. The game is so much, in all sports, it's a pussification of today's athlete. Overpaid, less worked. Okay, don't want to practice. You maybe blame Allen Iverson for that. He started the whole thing. Great player is what he was, but a guy like Allen Iverson don't have to practice because he's so beat up all the time. Guys like Dorian Green-Beckham do have to practice. It's a disgrace. Anyway, that's what was going on today. The meetings, Jeffrey Lurie, making his silly comments. He's an idiot. Howie Roseman should be gone. I'm tired of analytics and all that crap. Just draft me some talent. You're not a talent evaluator. You're a numbers guy. Okay, so do your analytics, which I hate anyway, and go ahead and leave it to Joe or Bill or Tom or Dougie Douglas, whatever his name is, to make these picks and hopefully draft some decent players. Because, he fired Tom Gamble. It's Chip Kelly's guy. God forbid. Maybe you set Chip Kelly up to fail. You got rid of Tom Gamble, and Chip Kelly was pissed off and threatened to leave, and he was coming off 2 10-6 seasons. No wonder you had no choice. You didn't want to fire Chip then because the fan base would, be in an uproar. Christ. Unbelievable. This organization here, the Eagles, they're in deep trouble. Personally, I think that Howie Roseman, the only reason why he has a job is he's a homo, and Jeffrey Lurie's a homo, always has been, and he got rid of Joe Banner, the only guy he ever had any success with, okay? He had to get rid of him because he was having, the homo affairs with Howie Roseman. So he had to fire Joe Banner, okay? And so, because what has Howie Roseman done? Okay, nothing. He has done nothing. The team has made 1 playoff appearance, and that wasn't even him. So, in my opinion, jokingly aside, they're probably not homos, but you never know what goes on behind closed doors. He's got the Asian wife now, Jeffrey Lurie, so, that could all be a front. But at the end of the day, look, jokingly aside, they're probably not homos. They're just doing a lousy job. They need to draft somebody or to hire somebody to run the draft and Howie Roseman can just shut the fuck up and, and be gone, basically. Because I don't think he's doing a great job at all. Anyway, subscribe to my page, Alex Cappiello. Thank you.